Hey guys, it's Laura. Welcome to Monday morning. Happy to be here with you today. Just want to give you a heads up. I was not up crying last night because I know I'm going to get a lot of comments. I am hydrating like crazy. I hardly ever eat out, hardly ever order in. Last night I had a craving for these awesome filet kebabs at J. Alexander's in Palm Beach Gardens. They're filled with salt. So I'm hydrating today, trying to flush out my system. So I'm absolutely fine, guys. I wasn't up crying last night. But let's get into the video. So all of the content in this video belongs to me, Dr. Laura Ellick. You may share it across your social media platforms. Please just tag me. Any other use is unauthorized unless you have my express permission. So here's what's really funny about today's video. I was going to talk about something completely, entirely different. And a couple of things came up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna run with it because that's what I usually do. So I was gonna talk about identity, and we will talk about that in another video, but something came up from an energy perspective. People have been asking me about weird energy. People have been asking me about the evil eye. So I figured, what the hell, I'm just gonna go on and I'm just gonna talk about that today. Interestingly enough, I have told you guys on multiple occasions, I never restart a video. Ever. So everything that you see here is real, it's live, not changed. Today, for the first time ever, I had to restart the video 4 times. Once, I got a very strange phone call at the beginning of the video. 2, my phone fell, which never happens. 3, when I talk about this crystal, I started choking, and once I tell you what the crystal is, you'll understand why I started choking. And then for the 4th time, I think it was something dropped or whatever. So I'm getting into the video now. So somebody has asked me about this crystal that I was wearing. So I put this crystal on this week because there's been a lot of weird energy going on. What does that mean? Means a lot of strange happenings are going on. People are behaving in ways that I've never seen before. We know that there was a full moon. People are cranky. There's a lot of drama. I felt, for me, that I needed to put this on. I have a second one. This one has actually never been touched. It was sealed up. I got them both actually in Sedona about 2 years ago. This one has been sealed up and has never been opened. So I want to at least tell you what it is. So this is clear quartz, which is called a master healer. So this is the most powerful and versatile healing and energy amplifier. It clears all the chakras and encourages clarity on all levels. So my throat chakra happens to get clogged very easily. So that's why I thought it was pretty funny. When I was looking at it, I started choking. That's my throat chakra getting cleared. So this can be programmed by one's focused intention, stimulates the immune system, brings clarity and balance into the body, and helps you connect to one's higher self. So this crystal will go to somebody at some point, haven't decided who, but just be mindful. Crystals are very, very powerful. Some people call them rocks, obviously. People don't know so much about them. I have only given crystals to a couple of different people. I've given them to my kids, and then I've given them, I think, to one other person. When you are giving someone a crystal, you are actually giving them energy, you're giving them a piece of you. So be very mindful about the crystals that you receive from people and the crystals that you give. Now, what does this mean about like this whole energy thing? People think that energy is all kind of like woo-woo and all that other kind of stuff. Think about it this way. Energy is really just electricity. We know that human beings are electrical creatures, right? Our hearts are electrical systems. So think about it, for example, when you meet somebody for the very first time and you click with them, the conversation flows, everything seems to be okay, you're connecting on a certain level, that's energy. Have you ever met somebody for the first time and you touch them, whether you touch the hand, touch their shoulder, and you almost feel a surge of energy? That's connection. So be really mindful about the energy that you're not only giving to other people, but the energy that you're receiving from other people. Now, this sounds like a very cosmic kind of woo-woo kind of thing. It is very common in other cultures. So for people who are Italian, for example, you may have heard people talk about the evil eye. Very big in the Italian culture. Also big in the Puerto Rican culture. In the Latino cultures, they call it mal de ojo. Actually, what I have right here is something that my very first client who I had when I was training at St. John's University, went to Italy, and she brought back for me a pair of earrings. And the earrings actually had a stone on them that were supposed to protect me from the evil eye. So how does this go back to what's been going on in the world? Be mindful of what's going on in the world. People's energy is off. We are way more intuitive than we think we are, which means be mindful of your own reaction. You are going to be triggered more. You are going to feel angry more. You're going to feel a little bit off balance. So be careful about what you say. So if there's this evil eye stuff going on or bad energy going on, what exactly is that? Well, culturally, it's indicated by somebody else's jealousy, envy, directed towards another person. Therefore, if you're wearing a crystal, if you're protecting yourself, if you are spiritually in tune with yourself, that energy, that negative energy that somebody is sending to you is going to bounce off. So this has been a really weird time in our world just because of COVID. And I'll be popping on to talk about things from a more scientific perspective rather than a spiritual perspective. But I want to just pop on to let you guys know that yes, energy is all around us. Be mindful of who you spend your time with. Whether you talk about energy from like a higher level plane or energy as in, I think everybody knows the term like energy vampires. Who are the people who you are around who raise your energy? Who are the people who drop your energy? Make sure you are surrounding yourselves with the people who raise your energy and you are sort of shielding or guiding out of your life the people who are not good energy for you. So we could talk about this topic of conversation like for ages, but if anybody is really interested in hearing more about how you protect yourself when there's bad energy out there, definitely hit me up. I'm more than willing to walk you through it. You can hit me at www.lauraellick.com. Hit me up on Facebook. Follow my YouTube at Laura Ellick. I am getting it up and ready. My son does not know it yet. He's going to be my social media person, and we are just going to get things flowing. So this was a little bit of a long video, not usually what I do, but I just wanted to come on and talk about what I feel going on, give you guys some guidance. Love you. You're all warriors. Peace out, guys.